The northern rebels are already planning for the days after a United States attack on Syria. In Aleppo, they're using a 3D scale model of the ancient old city to plot government positions and targets. A remarkable overview of what is now a battlefield around the citadel, but they want to move on. A senior commander told me their plans are advanced. They're simply waiting for what they hope will be an attack and a game-changing moment.
We and the Aleppo Military Council, we made 5 targets. We submit 5 targets for the American to hit, and if the strike was strong enough, that could bring the regime easier. But we are afraid we don't want American to hit the bases where it's been emptied before by the government, and not to be a shallow hit strike.
And so, can I confirm they have sent targets through to the military of the West to hit?
I confirm that, and we said we sent 5 targets in Aleppo area, far away from the civilians to be hit, military targets.
Activists say that for the last 2 weeks inside northern Syria, government forces have been conducting an airborne campaign to depopulate the whole region, and it's working. Sky News travelled extensively through the provinces of Aleppo and Idlib over the past few days. Town after town, village after village that had been filled by tens of thousands who had returned are empty again. They've been cleansed. An old lady is the only person left here, and she's talking to herself, reliving the government attacks. She wasn't alone, but she is now. This is pure trauma. These homes were intact just a few days ago. Using huge bombs dropped from helicopters, the Syrian military is smashing whole communities street by street. They survived in this house. They didn't next door. This is what's left of a 2-story home. This man asks for a message to be sent to his sons, that he is the last survivor in the village, that he too is alone and needs to be rescued. The displaced are heading to safety. In clearings by the border, they've set up camp, still to decide whether to cross or not. A Turkish soldier is waiting. In a tented field hospital, aid agencies are helping the latest victims. They can't go any further. These are new casualties, and it's happening every day. When they get to Turkey, the refugees bring what they can, waiting to be distributed to camps where they know they will stay for months. They've tried to tough it out in northern Syria for the last 2.5 years. Now they've given up.
If the United States does strike, and it's a substantial strike, then what happens here in the north of the country, the freest part of Syria, could be crucial in deciding the fate of Bashar al-Assad. The Free Syrian Army says that it will join up with jihadi groups and will head south towards Damascus and west towards Latakia, Bashar al-Assad's stronghold on the Mediterranean Sea. So far, though, they are very divided. Those strikes, if and when they happen, could unite them.
Turkey wants action and has done for ages. In anticipation, the second largest army in NATO is mobilizing. Those tanks are right next to Syria, and that is a Syrian town. This is a region, rightly or wrongly, preparing for an escalation. Stuart Ramsey, Sky News, on the Syria-Turkey border.